Is weird, odd, strange, or just plain bizarre is really your cup of tea? Then the Golden State Media Concepts Weird News Podcast will give you that fix. Can't believe it? Well, listen for yourself as Jordan and Keith delivers the strangest news you definitely won't find on CNN or Fox. It's the Golden State Media Concepts Weird News Podcast.
Now offering a daycare service for single parents, it's the Golden State Media Concepts Weird News Podcast with Jordan and
Keith.
We did it again.
Oh, yeah.
High five. There we go. All right. Welcome, everybody. This is going to be a really fun episode. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in all of my bones.
Okay.
How many bones are in a human body, Keith?
I do not know, actually. That's a good question.
That is the correct answer. We don't know, but that's not relevant to the story. What is going on is this is an animal-themed episode, and by that I mean there's a couple articles relating to animals, but that's pretty much it. So, here we go.
That doesn't make an animal theme.
Well, no, there's some
couple
animal
means
stuff
like
in
two,
it.
dude.
There's a few animal articles in it, and we're going to just go ahead and stretch that to just be an entire show.
No, we're not. But
no,
okay.
we're not, but who knows? What? Maybe. Okay, so.
What's going on, Jordan?
Well, our first article is going to involve yours and my favorite animal, the squirrel.
It's not my favorite animal, but okay.
Open to a debate later on, I think it is. But
what about the squirrel, man?
What we have right now is a 3-year-old toddler.
Uh-huh.
He's a few years old. A couple would be 2. You're right.
Right.
He was viciously attacked by a pack of squirrels. Weird news.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that is strange. I mean,
No,
first of all, how did the toddler even get involved with squirrels? What was going on, and where was the parents?
Well, first of all, I think to answer your question, this happened in the UK, and squirrels are pretty much everywhere. And
Sure.
So there's that part, you know.
Okay.
The other thing, though, and this is a big one, this is a huge one, is the kid was throwing some peanuts to the squirrels. The squirrels were eating them. All of the sudden,
where was this at? Was this the backyard? Was this in the woods? Was this at a circus? I mean, where was this?
Well, it was just in a park, and he was with his mom, Sophie Renouf. This happened in the UK.
Okay.
Well, he's just a 22-year-old mom, you know?
Right.
Same age as us and all of our friends and peers.
Okay.
And with her single child, hence the daycare intro. No, I think she has I think there are 2 parents. Doesn't matter, though, Keith. That kid just was throwing peanuts. She didn't see any harm in it. It was all friendly. 1 squirrel came up, and then all of a sudden, 6 squirrels came up. And they were all mad and just started chasing the child. And they bit his hand. And she had to pick up the child, run away, scare the squirrels off.
Wow.
Right?
That's how old is the child?
3 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a toddler.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Do you still think this is funny, Keith? Do you still think this is a game? Actually, you can laugh because the kid's okay now. It was just a
I wasn't laughing. I was just disturbed that, the whole thing happened. And I'm like, okay, well, where's the mom when this is happening?
No, yeah,
but at the same time, you think it's going to be nice and innocent, feeding the squirrels. Squirrels don't usually attack you, and they usually don't attack toddlers. So what's going on in the food over there? What's the food source over there? What are the squirrels eating over there?
I've been waiting for this for a while. Squirrels seem like vicious, godless creatures. No, actually, I think
why are all creatures godless to you?
No, they're not. I mean, dogs are adorable and they're loyal and they're great animals.
So dogs get spared, but everybody else is godless.
No, there's a lot of animals. I've said 2 are godless, and one I've apologized for taking that back.
I have to make you apologize.
You can't say that's a whole thing.
Okay,
but the squirrels they attacked and. So she said that there was blood coming out of the wound. Like it seems like it was a bad, incident.
Probably had to get tested for rabies too and stuff.
Yeah, no, most likely
Yeah,
it's. I
that's
mean, they're
crazy,
squirrels. They're wild animals. Wild.
So what part of the UK was this in
They
again?
fear nothing. This happened in good old. Oh man, I'm always worried about saying these things wrong. Okay, ready? I'm gonna go for it. Tahiti. in Country Park in Cornwall.
Okay.
So it's in Cornwall. It's a nice name, Cornwall.
Cornwall.
Kind of
Cornwall,
like that,
Tahiti, because that's not in the UK. So,
are you sure? Where's Cornwall?
well, I don't know where Cornwall is though. Is that a town in what country?
Yeah, no, that is in England. Yeah.
Well, you said Tahiti.
No,
you didn't say England.
Tahiti. That was the one I was afraid of mispronouncing. Is Tahiti? It's not like Tahiti, like Tahitian. It's Tahiti Park. It's totally spelled differently
that's
in
interesting.
Cornwall. Yeah, so
Kind of weird,
this is England. Yeah, hence the show. But
right?
yeah, but besides the whole blood and the sounding kind of gruesome, but the kid's okay. Disclaimer.
All right.
It seems kind of cute. Like you see like a movie trailer where just a squirrel comes up and then 6 angry squirrels come up. Usually it's about like a 30-year-old man though with like peanuts, but this could totally be a cartoon.
Okay.
So
I will take your word for that.
you don't agree with me, or
If that was a cartoon, it'd be a bad cartoon, bro. A really violent cartoon.
well, no, minus the blood, just 6 squirrels chasing somebody.
I mean, yeah, that I don't know.
That's like over the hedge. That's like I feel like it's not only could it be a cartoon,
it could be a
but I
cartoon
think
or it could be a comedy movie. But once again, you
Yeah.
know, in this sense, it's really not. But
yeah,
okay.
no,
I see what
absolutely,
you
no.
mean.
This is no laugh. The kid's okay. I guess it can be a laugh.
So that's cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
So, I mean, in
Rabbit
other
squirrels.
news that's not related to animals, because we got to space out these animal articles, okay?
Right.
We're going to talk about something else, and this one's going to be a bit more serious than a toddler being
What's
attacked
that?
by squirrels.
What's that?
All right. Well, a man pooped his pants so he could get out of being arrested. See,
That's creative.
You were acting so immature about this. Keith, this is the cops, this is the police, this is a man who had an accident. This is no laughing matter.
Someone who was trying to get arrested for, or what that was all about.
Well, and he was
What's the
he was
man's name?
disorderly, and I think he was pulled over from the smell of alcohol coming out of his car.
DUI time.
DUI time.
Okay, what's the guy's name?
Well, he's 27 years old. Can we say the name? Is that like...
Yeah, it's part of the news, right?
Yeah, okay. His name was Kyle Chambliss.
Okay.
Kyle Chambliss of New Jersey, Plainfield, New Jersey.
So he decided to poop himself while he was in his car or outside of the car?
Well, it's not his fault. He's 27 years old. That's an exploratory time for many people, your 27s.
No, it's not.
You really do journey out to what
No, it's not.
what you should and shouldn't do when
No.
you're confronted with a DUI.
You're able to poop on yourself maybe 1 through 5, maybe.
Okay. I don't blame
Not 27, bro.
But he then started attacking the cops after.
Wait a minute. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm
so
listening. I want to hear this. Go ahead.
he was talking loudly on a cell phone while being in like a vehicle, which sounds like a weird way to pull over, but they smell the alcohol.
Okay, wait a minute. So he's on the cell phone while he's driving.
Yeah,
That's usually illegal now. Okay.
it's for
That's a
and
ticket right there.
It was 4:21 a.m. So yeah.
Okay.
So after being told to end the phone call, he got a little aggressive.
Wait a minute. So he's on the phone while he's in the car.
Yeah,
and the cops have pulled him over.
I think the car could have been parked, though. I mean, but I think there was alcohol in it, So,
Okay.
But they were like, get off your phone. Then he got really mad about that because, the alcohol. I'm sure you can easily connect this to being drunk, right? So
Right.
he was started to fight them off, a little bit, and then he said that he had to poop himself, so that to kind of keep them away. And then whenever they started to handcuff him, that's when he started striking. That's when he started trying to hit.
So he was trying to have a physical confrontation with the police while having poop in his pants.
Well, in his defense, he tried the poop thing first, and when that didn't work, then he did the physical
Okay.
confrontation.
Okay. So where do I start?
He went
All
the
right.
Gandhi path first, the non-violent way, and then he went into violent territory.
So first of all, he should have got a ticket for being on the cell phone if he was driving.
Truly a people's people.
Now, if he was parked, that's different. But okay, so you poop on yourself. And then once you poop on yourself and you already have alcohol in your breath, now you're trying to fight with the police.
Yep, nothing to do with squirrels.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, way to keep it classy, bro. Way to keep it classy.
So did he classy New Jersey?
Did he go to jail? Did he
I feel
get
like
arrested?
that could be like a talk show for like a local New Jersey channel, and this is the kind of stuff they talk about.
Did he get arrested? What happened?
Well, they sent him to the hospital, the local hospital there, because he had difficulty breathing. So Seems like they were doing very protocol. They brought him there.
Okay.
And I guess that's when he took care of, the mess.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That's a wow moment, right?
So that's it? They took him to the hospital and he's done?
Well, he is
get a
now
psychiatric
he's been
evaluation?
sent to the jail, and he has a $65,000 bail. So
65. So what's his arrest for then?
I'm pretty sure, the pooping was the least of the charges, and probably mainly
It doesn't say what the charges
trying
are,
to
though?
fight officers. Mm-hmm. He was charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault on a police officer, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. It's crazy that 3 of the 4 things you got were because you were mad you were getting in trouble. It's kind of like whenever someone's like, "I'm grounding you for a week."
$65,000 for bail?
Yeah, $65,000.
Hey, they're keeping him in jail.
Can you see that? Like it's like like you're grounded for a week, but come on, 2 weeks, but 3 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, I'm gonna punch you. Well, that's 4.
Yeah, no sympathy for this guy. Not
No
at all.
sympathy.
No.
But speaking of sympathy, we have a
time for a
commercial
break.
to go to. Yeah.
Yes, time for a break.
And when we come back, we're just gonna we're gonna take care of the rest. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna fill your
More
heads
good
up with
weird
some
news. More
good
stuff
old
to
weird news.
astonish you and amaze you.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
this commercial.
See you guys soon.
Yes.
Are you looking for the very best NFL and college football podcast? Then check out the GSMC Football Podcast. Get the latest football news both on and off the field. From the NFL Draft to trades to the rumor mill to the NFL Combines, they got you covered. That's GSMCpodcast.com/football-podcast. Get updates on college rivalries, game day insights, and much, much more. It's football talk the way you want it. This show eats, sleeps, and breathes football. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit GSMCpodcast.com for more info.
Oh my God! Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. What's going on?
Oh, just got some more news.
Weird news. Yes.
How'd you know? Okay. Just gonna break out the story, right, Keith?
Well, yeah, I have a story right here.
Oh no, yeah, you shoot. Jeez, I had no idea.
I mean, talk about going to the beach and having a whole new type of experience, man.
Oh, we have the same story. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Does yours involve an animal?
Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah, same story.
Does, yes. So basically, a wild boar charges out of the sea. So I mean, there's even a video for this. This is crazy, and I always wonder. I mean, how do these videos happen? People just happen to just be, let me videotape this. But, with today's cell phones, it's much easier for that to happen. It's just
it's super. Though. You answered your question immediately.
Yeah, but even before cell phones, there were videos of the strangest thing. You're like, who happened to be there videotaping
Yeah, but there's
this?
like way more now. And when
Totally. I agree. So basically, people were, chilling over in Poland. The Baltic Sea, basically. And it looks like it's called Karwia Beach.
Yeah, that is the name of the good old...
It's a nice little Sunday afternoon this past Sunday. Everyone's hanging out, getting their tan, soaking up the rays. And at one point, they see this black furry animal running out of the sea onto the beach. And yes, folks, it was a wild boar. And it just went head first. Everyone was like, what the heck? They're looking. And it just started... running all over the beach and running into things. And at one point, someone tried to move towards the animal or corner it, and it ran that person over.
Really?
Yeah. And then the boar, knocked
you
over.
Don't say.
Yeah. And then the boar knocked some other people over too, and then eventually ran into the woods. But you're like, what are the odds that a wild pig, AKA boar, is running out of the seawater onto your beach? First question, where in the heck did it come from? Where was it? Was it on some boat going somewhere?
No, that's the beautiful thing.
Did the wild boar swim?
If you allow me to cut in here, that's the point I wanted to make.
Yes.
Everyone stop listening to this podcast immediately and go check out this wild boar video. You can pick us up later or not. Maybe this is our goodbye. I don't know. But it's really just amazing because it kind of feels like this boar, like... I feel like he's been a problem in another continent, and they were just so pissed at this boar, so he just runs off into the ocean, and they're like, well, I really hate animals. a year later he runs out of a different continent and now he's knocking more people down.
That could be the case.
I want a story about this boar, just the worst animal
It's
in
like
the world.
a movie, dude. It's like a movie that you should be watching. I mean,
It reminds me of Beast of the Southern Wild because it's just this magnificent
That's a great
creature.
movie, yeah.
I love that movie. Is it just me or did you cry in the movie?
I'm not saying, man.
I cried in that
anyway,
movie.
yeah.
I did, yeah.
No, I'm not saying.
It
But
was
anyway.
the opening credits that got me. All those fireworks, they were so beautiful.
You're digressing, bro.
Yeah, and I am a little, but
Wild
that's
boar.
not the point,
Wild
guys.
boar.
The point is the fact that this boar is just carrying along. He injured people. He came out of the ocean,
Yeah.
injured people, and
Yeah.
then moved on.
Yeah.
This might be the
And ran
best
to the
story
woods,
we've
like-
talked about.
Yeah, ran into the woods like everything was like just a regular wild boar day. You know?
We talk about a lot of weird news, but I think this is one of the most random stories we've had because it doesn't make sense.
And this happened last Sunday.
This
dudes.
happened last
Dudes
Sunday.
do that.
And it's
Last
beautiful.
Sunday.
Like, if you just kind of slowed the video down, this boar would look like an animal version of Baywatch. He is just galloping through the ocean waves. And it's
I'll be
beautiful.
there.
Thank
With
you.
some Hasselhoff, Pamela Anderson guy running next to a boar. That would be funny.
Yeah, but
Gotcha.
the worst that the injury came out of it was someone, getting minorly injured on the leg from the tusk.
Right,
But
right.
I think us and that man injured and everyone else that was knocked down, just pretty much collectively the world can agree, everything bad that happened was worth a story about a boar emerging from the ocean. This is how mythology was made. Like,
Right.
if this happened 1,000 years ago, we would all be worshiping a boar right now. That's all it takes.
That's a good point, Jordan. That's a good point. I mean, what's going on with the Baltic Sea? What's up, Poland? What's going on? This beach, man. I don't know. I'm not the one. People probably all traumatized now, waiting to see more wild boars coming out of the water. So, yeah. So, take that, shark. It's all about the wild boar.
I'm just such a big fan. I'm just
Yeah, it's pretty
literally
crazy,
just
man.
emerges. So
Pretty crazy, bro. Pretty crazy.
I just imagine like a country like maybe like Canada, like there's a beach in like Mexico or Canada, and they're complaining like this boar just keeps doing this random crap, and then all of a sudden the boar runs into the ocean. They're like, I guess it's a problem solved. And then maybe just like 10 years later, on the anniversary of it, he comes back to another
I
continent.
didn't even know pigs could swim, dude. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. What else you got for me today,
I'll
Jordan?
believe this story when you
Jordanian
wanna finish the
Jordan
sentence?
Giles, what? You believe this story with what? When pigs fly?
There we go. When boars fly, but yeah, it's still good. It's still good.
It's so bad it's good.
It's good.
Yes.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
To keep up with our no animal then animal again,
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and talk about something that doesn't involve animals.
What's that?
In fact, it's the exact opposite of
What is
animals.
that?
It's somebody in a wheelchair
Non-animals.
that's on a high-speed plane. That's as opposite of animals as you get, Keith.
Non-animals. Yeah.
I want our next two episodes to
Let me
be
tell you about
non-animal specials where
Let
we
me tell you
avoid
about it.
animals.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. So, oh yeah, the wheelchair dude. I want to meet this dude, man. He's kicking some butt. I mean, weaving in and out of traffic. I mean,
He sounds like a superhero. And
Doesn't
I
he?
hate
I
that
know.
every article we do, I compare, what if that was a movie? It's a thing I do, even if I don't like announce it on the show. But this one especially feels like a superhero. He's kind of like Spider-Man, just getting his powers, so he's just starting to run through the traffic,
I'm like, what kind of motor does homeboy have in his wheelchair? That's what I want to know.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, please do tell that story. That's pretty cool. I think that's amazing. And the cops were all dumbfounded about the whole thing. They're all baffled, like, it might be a hoax. We're not quite sure.
Well, they're saying, it could be part of like some advertising campaign. They're not sure anything yet.
Oh yeah,
They didn't
because
realize
that's what
it
we
until
do.
they saw the video.
I know, yeah, because that's what we want. We want to advertise motorized wheelchairs weaving in and out of traffic.
Maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe like a movie about a guy who's in a wheelchair and a superhero, which is a movie I would really love to watch. Doesn't that sound good?
Actually, it does.
The superhero is confined to a wheelchair.
I'm down for that. I really am.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So this happened in Barcelona, apparently. Okay, lovely Spain.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Keith, now all I can think about is this wheelchair
I know,
movie
dude.
superhero.
I know.
Can we just
they gotta
dedicate the rest
blur.
of the show to talking about it?
No.
Maybe, though.
Unfortunately, he's like, but it is very superhero-y. You're right, or hero-esque, because we don't
I
know
think
his
it's
name.
the imagination. I think it's kind of like just imagining a guy doing something very cool with a wheelchair.
I mean, oh yeah, because you can see like the picture if you go online, but I mean, we don't know his name. We don't know who he is. He's a man of mystery.
But
know?
Can't you just imagine, like, leaping from building to building on a wheelchair, just kind of like
well, you
doing
can't
one of
really
those
leap.
wheelie
Though.
hop
You can't
things?
leap
You know,
in a wheelchair.
The hop
you
thing.
You mean a roll?
No, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm going to do it right now in this chair. That.
So hopping?
Yeah,
okay.
the bounce,
okay.
where you grab grab the
bounce?
wheels with your arms and you
a hop, roll, bounce. All right,
it's like
okay.
yeah.
We can work it. We can work it out.
But he's so
right.
strong, he can do the bounce instead of just a couple inches like that
Yeah.
to like a building.
But whoever this person is, he sounds pretty cool. I mean, and
I want to be
very
his friend.
and
I want to
very,
be his good friend.
Very risque, very adventurous because traffic is no joke.
I want to be more than his acquaintance. I want to be his good friend.
You want to be a sidekick?
I want to be a sidekick.
Super wheelchair man, motorized wheelchair man, and Jordan. We have to get a new name for him.
I would want instead of a sidekick, I'd want my thing to be like a side wheel, and maybe I'm like I have like rollerblades.
Tongue in cheek much?
Like a rollerblade.
Tongue in cheek much, Jordan?
And that's just kind of our thing.
This guy.
I'm rollerblading around and he's wheelchairing and.
But we have to come up with a cool name for him, though, too.
Oh no, and I think we definitely will.
It can't just be cool guy in wheelchair with motorized engine.
Okay,
it's got to be something. But we're going to talk about that after we come
we're
back
gonna have to go to the commercial break. When we come back, and I promise we won't come back until we have a semi-decent name for this wheelchair superhero.
And then many more stories to go. Commercials.
Commercials.
You love them. You need them. Believe.
Cut it out, Keith.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. Hey! The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch. Whatever it may be. Visit us at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Golden State Media Concepts Weird News Podcast with Jordan and Keith.
Keith, thank you. Thanks for welcoming me back, Jordan. I appreciate it. That was a great greeting. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, I appreciate that.
Okay, I'll take it. So, now we have a lot of exciting things coming back. This is still our Animals podcast. And to pick it up, before we went on the break, we were going to name the would-be superhero
man in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
It's motorized, weaving in and out of traffic.
Is it motorized? I'd like to think it's a super strength. But
we don't know.
There's a lot to debate. Maybe his power is technology and not strength. But either way, his name would be the Holy Roller.
There you go.
The Holy Roller. I think it's a great name.
I think so too.
I would love to see this movie. I feel I'm in my head. He's already just like the coolest guy I know.
Like a man of mystery, dude. Who is this dude?
I want to be his friend. I want to be his friend so bad.
I know. I'm like, who is this cat? Yeah. But I love how the cops, they were like, well, this could be a hoax. It might be a commercial. We don't know. We only saw it on YouTube. I'm like, way to try to, save face there, dudes. Way to try to save face.
At least they're being honest about it.
I know. It's all good. But, so Holy Roller, that's the name for, our superhero wheelchair man. So really cool. So hopefully we'll see more of him and find out who he is, because it's pretty exciting. I mean, talk about being an adventurous person.
I really hope that it's a movie. I really hope that this is a movie.
Dude. That would be cool, dude.
I don't care if it's fake. I just wanted a movie.
Yeah, I don't think it's fake though. Man. That's what makes it fun. I think it's real, dude.
Me too.
But so
I already have it in my head that this is going to be a movie. By the way, let me just say this: I have no doubt that this is going to. Maybe if we're going to make it, maybe they're like, "Oh, well, listen to this podcast. That's a good idea. Hey, let's get Legendary on the phone. Let's get Touchstone.
Hey, we need credit. Just saying, we want credit and parts of the rights.
I am copywriting the idea as we speak.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go on, Keith.
It's all good. So on to that too. What happens when you come home? So when you come home, all kinds of things can happen.
Do you know how that just sounded? It's kind of like a new segment. what happens when you come home. So you know when you come home.
Well, when you come home, the house could be on fire. Your significant other could be leaving you. All your clothes could be in the driveway because you got in the doghouse. Well, no, folks, it's not any of that. What happened is and her name is Nikki Erickson from Australia, actually. Southeast Queensland, Australia.
Oh, I know this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she came home and she happened to find a cute little koala bear on her pole. What kind of pole? It's just a pole in a room. So, yes, you're thinking the same thing I am. It looks like a stripper
pole?
Yes.
Okay, it's a
stripper pole.
It is a stripper pole. I don't think she's a firewoman, but even if she were, that wouldn't,
You wouldn't have a pole
not
in your
the
house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you lived in a fireman's house or a fireperson's house or firefighter's house. But, yeah.
Firefighter, I think that's the word we were looking for.
Yes. I got to it. Took me a while. I got there. So.
Takes us 3 tries, but eventually we get PC.
Right?
Okay.
But yes. So, she came home and, she saw this cute little koala bear, Nikki did. And he was just sitting there chilling. And then she took a video of him. And you see him trying to climb up the pole. And it's hilarious. I mean, he's trying to work the pole. And he's just sitting there like he's going to try again. And she's just like, it's okay. She goes, I have the same problem too. So, apparently she's having a problem getting on the pole as well.
I saw the video. Everyone who's listening, once again, stop listening to the podcast. Go watch this video.
Yeah, it's cute.
And then maybe come back. I don't know. I hope you do, but that's up to you. It's really adorable. I want a koala now. And actually, I was thinking about getting a dog pretty soon. So,
did
you know that? Did you know?
You mentioned that to me, man.
Yeah,
you just got to be home because dogs need a lot of attention and care, bro.
There is a rescue dog with my name on it.
All right, man. Dogs are cool.
He doesn't have a name yet, so.
And you already told me that dogs are, they're God-loving creatures.
They're just good. They're good animals, I think. I mean,
because you've established that squirrels are godless creatures. Not that squirrels ever went to church or anything.
Actually love godless killing machines. That's what squirrels are. No, dogs though. I mean,
you ain't right.
If you've been evolved, like if nature has evolved you thousands of years to be my best friend, then you're really good at being my best friend by now.
Oh, dogs are awesome, bro.
Like,
yeah,
they've been designed to be likable to me, and I really like them as a result of it. So,
I was gonna say all animals are designed to be likable to you, but that's not necessarily true.
No, it's definitely not.
Ideally, all animals should be designed.
Dogs are the one animal where we found this ferocious, ruthless monster, and we thought, hey, it might take a few thousand years, but let's turn that into like a bowl-sized puppy with big eyes.
I think wolves are cool, bro.
I think wolves are cool too, but you know what else is cool? What? Pomeranians.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
And there you go. So, and basically what I didn't tell you is Nikki, her friend asked her to put this on Facebook to share, her story about the koala.
Yeah.
And she stated that, quote unquote, that it was a beautiful pole performances she had ever seen.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
it was.
I would for me to say. I love it. It's classic.
Would you have given the koala $1 bill?
Probably 2 or 3, as long as she didn't
2 or 3. You went the next step. I think I would too.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a nice looking koala.
It's a cute little picture too of both of them. So
it's adorable.
It's really cool. It's a nice picture.
You think she owns him now? Do you think that's like her pet?
Yeah, she should. All that time invested, he's been on the pole, trying to work it. So hey,
finally got a place to live. Yeah.
Exactly. So what else you got for me, dude?
Well, I guess we've got a couple more things before we wrap things up. This is going to be a PSA.
What's
all right,
that?
from the Chessington World of Adventures.
Okay.
Please don't do Tarzan impressions on their Go Ape adventure because the noise is really starting to confuse the monkeys. Yeah,
that's interesting.
That one's not meant to be that long. I think that one's just what it is. You're confusing the monkeys.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
I wonder what the monkeys think it is.
How do you feel about
What's
this?
going on in that monkey mind? What are they thinking? What is that? What is that? Okay.
So I think that's been our animal segments here. I think this has been a good animal themed episode. We didn't make it animal heavy for all you animal haters out there. Don't worry, this show's still balanced.
Right, and even though we love dogs, we acknowledge that there's all kinds of great pets. Squirrels are not godless creatures.
No. There's plenty of. I actually think squirrels are adorable, but for this scene, God, they look like monsters. But
yeah. I mean, if you're attacking a toddler for feeding you, you are a little monster at that point. Little monster with a tail with the acorn. So what's going on with that? But otherwise, we love squirrels, just not those squirrels that are attacking.
Yeah, no, I do love squirrels. You know,
yes, just don't attack toddlers. It's not cool.
My dad took me hunting when I was a kid.
Stop it!
And
Stop that sentence.
I couldn't. It was so hard to do it because
hunting.
I didn't want to do it because squirrels are too cute. Like why?
No.
Right?
Just stop it.
Too adorable.
Yeah.
So we've got one more story before we're concluding everything.
Oh, what's
this
that?
is going to be a little segment that we're doing while it's still popular, so we can still steal some.
Come on, do it.
Listeners in
do
here.
It. Stop it! You got me waiting.
We're trying to trick people.
Don't tease me.
This is going to be a Pokemon Go story. So this is a
Pokemon
Go story. It's been done, Keith. It's been done.
Asked for it. Jordan, Pokemon Go now.
Pokemon Go. Yes. So it's our new little segment while it's still popular, so we can trick you guys to listening to us. These two kids were playing Pokemon Go, or at least I think they're kids. Everyone's a kid to me.
Right.
They found a naked woman vandalizing a statue of the Virgin Mary at a church.
Oh yeah. What's that about? Okay, first of all, you're naked. Now you're vandalizing Mary. Well, what's going on, dude? That's just wrong and rude.
I'd love for you. You got these 5 ads. I'm going to get you a word of the day calendar. We're going to fix that. I kind of like to imagine, Keith, like you being like this, like keeping kids off the street guy. Like you talk to someone like the scare straight, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're naked. That was a virgin. What's going on? This is rude.
Don't be rude.
I'd love for you to be like a parole officer that's like, and your talk is like, what are you doing? You're murdering people? You don't have any pants on while you're doing it.
Exactly.
What's going on? It's creepy.
It's just poor taste. You understand? That's how great movies get made, bro. Just saying. So, so talk to me about this naked lady, man, who was vandalizing a statue while playing Pokemon. Well, people were playing Pokemon Go, and they caught her doing this.
They did, yeah.
In Connecticut. Go ahead.
They found the woman in Connecticut, and they're not immediately charged the woman with a crime because they think she might have a mental illness. So she was taken to a hospital for evaluation.
Okay, so according to Sister Maureen Fleming, she said that she started flipping benches. I mean, she was turning it out, threw garbage into the baptismal pond.
Yeah,
and start messing with the lights.
She was doing everything. Yeah, she was just being like vandalous and naked at the same time, which is an amazing combination.
That's just
Can I tell you though?
Wrong.
I feel like these kids are gonna have like this is the best story of their young lives. Like,
do
you remember the first naked woman we've seen? Yeah, I do.
Happened to be at church.
Remember what she was doing in that church at 3 a.m.? Yeah, I do.
At St. Luke's in Westport. Just happened to be there.
Yeah, so what a brag-worthy story. But that being said, we've talked about our animals. We've talked about our Pokemon, which are like animals, but they're not. And we've talked about other things. So I think it's time for us to end this episode humanely with dignity on our own note.
We love all of you. Just remember, be nice, be cool, and don't be rude. That's all I got to say.
Don't be. Not only do I want to see you as a parole officer, but I think you would be a terrible parole officer.
I don't know,
but that doesn't stop me.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think I'd be a dope parole officer if I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do.
No,
I'm just saying. See, because now you could think about it. You could see visually a gangster who gets upset when people are rude.
I don't see you as a gangster. I see you as this like curmudgeon that's just like, what's going on here?
The film hasn't been written yet, but it's coming.
All right, yeah. So more on that later. But
all right.
In the meantime, it's been a lot of fun, guys.
Listen to you.
Sorry, I'm too far. No, not too far, obviously.
Thanks.
We've had a lot of fun. You did the fish shake. No. I'm trying to end this. Okay,
go ahead.
We've had a lot of fun today.
Yes, we did.
My favorite one we've done so far.
Oh, whatever, dude. You always say that.
Honestly, it's definitely top 3. I've had
You're
a good time.
Up there like, oh, you're my best girl. You say that to all the girls, don't you?
I say this to all the podcasts. But in the meantime, please check us out at GSMCpodcast.com.
Yes.
One more time, that's .com, not .net. Oh, also GSMC
Don't confuse them.
.com. Not .org.com.
Stop it.
So
like us
we
on
also
Twitter,
have like us
on Facebook.
Like us on follow us on Twitter.
Yes.
We're starting to do the tweets now. We're getting a little
Yes.
tweety. And we also are going to be on iTunes and also Google Play, SoundCloud, and a lot of them, So just check us out. We're everywhere. Just give us a chance. Tell your parents about us. Tell your friends about us. We love you guys.
Yes, thanks again. We appreciate you. And we will see you soon.
Can we say it at the same time? You want to? Ready? All right, I'm going to do hand gesture, right? 3, 2. We will see you somewhere out there in space. Nice.